And good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to the best part of your day. Thank you. Thank you, Lord, for opening my eyes and allowing me to be a part of this day. It is a beautiful, sunny Friday morning here in the Motor City. And I sincerely hope that you are with us. This is the best part of your day. Just open your eyes and say, thank you, Lord. We are your new number one 24-hour streaming station that plays jazz and so much more. We are WJZD-Radio-Detroit.com. This is the Rise and Grind Morning, and I am your man, 100 Grand. My name is John Allen. And I want to thank you for joining us today. Yes, I do. Hey, Dietrich, good morning. I had to start it up with my man, Demetrius Neighbors. He is coming to town real soon. As a matter of fact, the commercial is coming up next. Got a lot of people coming to town. Cassie, what's up, baby? What up, little sis? How's everything going? I hope all is well with you. That's my little sister, Cassie. She's been MIA, but she's doing the same thing I'm doing. I'm taking care of Auntie. She's taking care of Mama and Daddy. And now I thoroughly understand what they mean by what they say. Once an adult, twice a child. I thoroughly understand. But he doesn't give us more than what we can handle, so I'm down with it. And Cassie, watching you has taught me this, that God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers, and we are soldiers. And so are every caregiver. Time for spring. Check this out. Saturday evening, May 4th, the Jazz Masters Entertainment Group presents an intimate evening with national recording artist Demetrius Neighbors and his special guest, Isis DeMille. Saturday, May 4th at the La Pita Cafe Banquet Center, 22681 Newman in Dearborn, Michigan. It's an intimate evening with Demetrius Neighbors. Doors open at 6. Showtime is at 7 p.m. Get your tickets now at Eventbrite at jazzy3.eventbrite.com or at the door. An intimate evening with Demetrius Neighbors, sponsored by the La Pita Cafe and Banquet Center, Dearborn's premier fine dining and banquet experience. Springtime never sounded so good. 7-Up Plus with calcium, introducing a whole new kind of soft drink with real fruit juice. 10% of your daily calcium and only 10 calories in every 8-ounce serving. It tastes so good you can feel it in your bones. For a great taste with calcium, the only way to go is
You
up.
heard, now listen. WJZD Radio, Detroit.com.
Thank you so much, Van. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the best part of your day. Just open your eyes and say, thank you, God. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of this day. Thank you for allowing me to be a better person than I was yesterday. I did my best, but it's going to be better today. You got to wake up with that energy. This is the Rise and Grind Morning. I'm your man, Don Allen. And this hour musically, I had to start off with my man because he's coming to town too. Jared Lawson is on his way to Detroit. And yes, I will be your MC. I am so fired up. Mommy, what's happening, baby? Chris Flores.
He who lived and died for you.
Oh, man, I'm always going to pray for you, Chris. Lost your job, storm is hard, but you're going to survive in chaos because of your faith, and you keep that faith. Because, you know, Ray Hodges and I was just talking about this. Every time your blessing is about to come, the devil gets in the way because he wants you to quit. He wants you to give up, but I want you to keep it strong, okay? Say, get out my way, devil. You know, he knows he can't beat you, so he's going to throw stuff in your way to discourage you. I just stopped by to tell each and every one of y'all, keep the faith, baby. Keep marching forward. Because nothing is going to keep you from your blessing. What God has for you, God has for you. And there's nothing anyone can do to take it away. Think about why you are here. Think about your mission for being here. And yes, you do have a mission. We all have a mission. Sandy Hodges. I was hanging out with Baby Ray yesterday. And my brother, Baby Ray Hodges, he posted a picture with him and his new boo. And he put wifey on there. And whoa, I read some of those responses. Ladies, come on now. Everybody's entitled to some happiness. Even you. You know, I mean, he might have been in your life for a season, for a few hours, for a day. But that's okay. Let it go and be happy for that man. I'm so elated and so eternally happy for Ray and myself, and I'm happy for you too. And for those of you who are still seeking that lifelong mate, that partner in life, to walk down that journey, that long journey called life, I'm praying for you too. Good morning, Vicky Howard Terry. I see Linda Samsfield is with us this morning. Elva Bell, what up, Elva B? This is Jared Lawson. He is coming to town. You're going to hear his commercial coming up because I'm writing that baby today. Actually, I wrote it already. I just have to produce it. This man I am fired up. Demetrius Neighbors is coming with Isis DeMille, and Jared is coming, and I have that pleasure and privilege of emceeing both shows. Let's see what we're going to talk about today. It is African American, scratch that, Black History Month, all month long. And my man Anthony Brogdon, what he did was he interviewed Frederick Douglass's grandson, and he recorded it, sent it to me. So Wednesday on Frederick Douglass' great-grandson's birthday, or is it Frederick Douglass's birthday, we're going to run that interview live inside the 11 o'clock hour on the Rise and Grind. I want you to stick around or be here for that. That's Wednesday. We're going to do the interview with Frederick Douglass's great-grandson. Is that awesome or what? Yes. Also today we're going to talk about how do you win back your ex, or do you want to win back your ex? I mean, let's face it, some of us screw up. You know, I'm a master. You know, I screw up, you know, a free lunch. But how do you win them back? And I'm gonna just go out there and put it on record and say it. Sometimes it's better left if they're ex for a reason, right? Also, how do you feel about the woman taking care of a man in a relationship if he is legitimately trying to contribute in that relationship? So if she's making $1.5 million a year and he's manager of McDonald's, but they're in love and he's doing his part, is it okay for her to buy him a new car, the big house, and, you know, all of that if he's legitimately trying? How do you feel about that? I personally don't have a dog in that fight. You know, for me, it's just whatever works for whatever couple. If it's working for them, leave them alone. Let them do their thing. But a lot of people they want to put their 2 cents into somebody else's business. You know what I'm saying? These are discussions I've had throughout the week with other people, and I'm just bringing them forth to you guys. So how do you feel about that if the woman is the breadwinner, the major breadwinner? As long as that brother is trying and doing his part, it might be a minuscule part, a real itsy-bitsy part. I'm talking microscopic part. But if he's doing his part and if he, you know, making her happy, what business is it of ours?
Autumn has come to play. What a day.
Also, I've been getting a lot of comments on my goatee. How do you guys like it? Are y'all feeling this? Let me get close to the camera.
In action.
And I am embracing the gray. How do y'all feel about the goatee? I figured I'd try something new. It took me a minute to get used to that itchy feeling on the chin, but it's cool now. nobody. You guys are just waking up. I get it. I'm gonna wait around for a minute.
Well, I could stand out here for hours.
Elva, are you still there? Vicky, are you still there? I want to make sure you guys are still there. Or do I have to restart this thing? I woke up this morning. It was a system failure, and I had to restart everything, so to speak.
Stroll to the square, join the pancake in the sack. The sky is 3 different shades of gray.
Before we move on, this is the Rise and Grind Morning. Don Allen is here.
It's my favorite kind of day.
I'm thinking what they may have done is shorted me again. I may have to start the show over. So I tell you what, if for those of you who are listening, please, somebody say something. Say good morning. Type in good morning. And Vicky was the last person. Elva. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to... Oh, there you are, LaShawn. Finally, LaShawn joined us. She said those bad exes leave him at the curb. But suppose you, all right, you made a mistake, you know, and you really, really are vibing with this person. Good morning, Lori. How do you win back your ex? If you really love your ex, okay. Let me give you a for instance, scenario. This is right off the top of my head. Forgive me if it goes sideways. You really love your ex, but they really, really hurt you emotionally. And he loves you and you love him, or she loves you and you love her. And y'all break up. Let's call it lack of communication, whatever. How do you win that person back? How do you do it? I mean, face it, if it's a cheating thing, you know, that's kind of rough. And I've seen situations where guys got caught cheating, and girls too, but they really love their partner or their boo thing. And so they've tried climbing that hill to regain that trust that was once violated. Now, a lot of people say, once you violate my trust, you can never regain it. I beg to differ. If a person really loves you and you really love that person, you give that person another opportunity to regain the trust that they once had. Am I correct? Am I right, Bernadette? Mike Melody, what's going on, my brother? Welcome to the Rise and Grind. So how do you win back your ex? I mean, yeah, I know you're bringing the flowers. I know you're bringing, trying to get her out for a date or him out for a date. You want to get him alone so you can, plead your case of why you should be given another chance and all that sort of thing. How do you do it? And believe me, I'm not in that situation. I'm happy where I'm at. Good morning, Janae. Is everything all right? Can everybody hear what I'm saying? What we talking about? We're talking about a lot of things, Janae. First things first, how do you win back your ex after you've broken up, or after you've dumped him, or after she's dumped you, he's dumped you? How do you win back your ex? And let's say hypothetically that deep in your heart you really love this person, and that you know that deep down in your heart that they love you, but they screwed up. Thank you, LaShawn. How do you win back your ex? Big shout outs to my man Anthony, Big Anthony D. Henderson from KC. He is not in KC right now. He is in Las Vegas. And yeah, Anthony, I posted a photograph of your ticket to the Super Bowl. Dr. G, what's happening? I am so envious of you right now, Big Anthony. Somehow I knew you'd be there. Where did you get a room? And see, I'm not above and beyond buying me an airline ticket to Vegas right now. I have several places that I could stay. I have a lot of friends in Vegas. I could just go over there and crash out, and we just go hang out and party. My man Reno is one of them. It's a bunch of guys out. And one of my partners owns a limousine company, so we can ride around Big Willie style. And Janae, I'm with you. Oh, you at the Mirage? Oh, so you're right across the street from that big globe? the sphere. And I'm with you, Janae. I have no frame of reference from either perspective. You know, and see, with me, I'm a Sagittarian, okay? I'm a Sagittarian. It's Demetrius Neighbors. 2 in a row from Jared, 2 in a row from Demetrius, just to start your Friday morning. This is the Rise and Grind morning. I'm with my baby sister because, number one, like I said, I'm a Sagittarian, and we can be cold and callous people. You know, when it's over, and ain't no coming back, da-da-da-da-da-da. However, slipping the shoe on the other foot, where I have been wrong, you know, and I've been willing to take that long and treacherous trip back up the road to redemption, you know, I look at it this way. God forgave me, and he forgives me all the time because I screw up daily, you know. But humans, we are, for some reason, deep down inside of us, the fear of being hurt again forbids us to allow us to forgive somebody even if we love them. Am I making sense out there? You know, I mean, I say you can forgive, but keep your guard up and keep your eyes and your ears open to make sure that they don't screw up again. If they screw up again, say, look, you know, this is not going to work because, you know, I've been hurt before. You hurt me before. I don't want to feel that hurt again, ever. You know, so, but we all screw up. It's human nature to screw up. You know, guys are just stupid about it. Guys will tell somebody. A guy, if he cheats on his woman, he's going to tell his partner, who's going to tell somebody, and it's going to eventually get all the way back around. Thank you, Dietrich. Dietrich is talking about my goatee. She says, I look distinguished. Thank you, sweetheart. And I'm embracing the gray, as you guys can see. And pretty soon, all the black will be gone, and it will be all gray. So that's the look we're going for the summer. And I'm going to carry it on throughout. This is the Rise and Grind. So let's say you really, really, really love your ex. Janae said, if I'm done or if they're done, it should be respected. I think the person trying to make it right needs that for their own comfort instead of just sitting in their own mess. Very, very interesting. Bernadette says, I've never gone back when I'm done. I guess I have given them so many chances while we were together. So when I'm done, I'm done. And I feel you on that. And see, I'm like that, you know. I'll give you one chance, 2 chances, 3 chances. That 4th chance, you walking on eggshells, flat out. You know, if you're screwing up, you're screwing up. And see, I'm also the type of guy, if you're doing something bad behind my back, I'm not even going to look for it. I'm not. Because, see, I believe in my Lord, and he'll show me when the time is right. You better hope he shows me early on. What I'm saying is, if you're cheating on me, if you're cheating on me, you better hope I find out earlier rather than later. Because here's the deal. If it's earlier, I can say, okay, look, you know, it is what it is. It's not going to work out. You know, I'll talk to you soon. Have a good life. But if I find out 4, 5, 6 years down the road that you've been doing this all along, things going to get ugly. And that's just me. I'm not saying I'm going to go violent, but I will cut it hard, cut it quick, cut it clean. This is the Rise and Grind morning, talking about how do you get your ex back. So I really don't know. I'm like Janae. I don't have a dog in this fight, you know. When it's over, it's over. I guess we've reached that age where no more time for games. None. Zero. Zilch. You know, you made your decision, and I wish you all the best. You know. And because, I mean, like Sandy knows me well. And a lot of you know me very, very well in terms of on a personal level. You know that when I cut it off, It's like turning off a light switch. I'm like, done. And you'll say that's cold, that's callous, but that's just the way it is. Good morning, Rose Lady. How are you this morning, dear? Now let's move on. How do you feel about women taking care of a man if he's legitimately trying to contribute to the relationship? How do you feel about this? Are you guys, I mean, so you make $500,000 a year. He makes $50,000 a year. So are y'all down with this? Are y'all down with, I mean, ladies, are you down with taking care of your man? So what if you don't make a whole lot of money? If he handling business, you know, he coming home every night. He's contributing to this relationship as best he can. Are you cool with that? A lot of ladies are not. A lot of ladies, and I find them to be the younger ladies. My man gotta be making this amount of money. He gotta be driving this kind of car. That's my imitation of a young girl. So how do you guys feel about that? To me, it shouldn't matter. Like I said earlier, I stay in my lane. I keep in the Don Allen lane. I'm not worried about what nobody else is doing. If me and mine are doing fine, why should it affect you and the way you feel? Oh yeah, one more thing. Sidebar, because I got 2 minutes on this song. Thank you, Phenomenal Mommy. I love the way you think, girls. Phenomenal Mommy says, money isn't a factor in love. What's up, D-Well? Good morning, baby. You know. Now, see, if D-Well was making, if Dawn was making like $500,000 and I was making 50, well, that's what we're doing right now. And I'm contributing to the relationship. See, Dawn is not materialistic. That's what I love about, one of the things I love about her. She's not, you know, she was like, the hell with it. We happy. What's going on, Gaston? Also, I want to thank all of you guys. The International Institute are having an award ceremony, and I have been selected as the award recipient. I am so privileged and honored and thankful. Tickets are on sale. They're $50 at eventbrite.com/who's who in the African and African American community. It's on February 23rd at 111 Kirby. So if you guys want tickets, John B., what's happening, baby? But I want to thank all of the guys. I don't know who nominated me, how I got nominated, how I was selected, you know, but I am flattered. I am honored. You know, it's the first time I've ever won anything. And it's a beautiful thing because I got the award for doing something I love to do. I'm active in the community. I mean, every summer you guys are going to see me all over the place. And they ask me when I sleep. I sleep at stoplights, okay? And music from Demetrius Neighbors in the background. Stay with us coming up right after the break. Oh, I'm going R&B on y'all. Cassie, if you're still listening, I'm going to start with one of your favorite records, okay? Brandy and Heavy D. It's got a little jazzy vibe. I got some Donnell Jones on the way with Left Eye, WizKid, Justin Bieber, Beth Griffin, Manley, Carla Pace, Wilfred Ninja Felix, who I saw at the airport, along with Phyllis Hyman, Minnie Riperton, and so much more. WJCD Radio, the Rise and Grind Morning. Stay with us. It's getting ready to get real. It's Friday, baby. Let's do this. Rise and Grind Morning Show on WJZDRadioDetroit.com. He's coming just in time for spring. Saturday evening, May 4th, the Jazz Masters Entertainment Group presents an intimate evening with national recording artist Demetrius Neighbors and his special guest, Isis DeMille. Saturday, May 4th at the La Pita Cafe Banquet Center, 22681 Newman in Dearborn, Michigan. It's an intimate evening with Demetrius Neighbors. Doors open at 6. Showtime is at 7 p.m. Get your tickets now at Eventbrite at jazzy3.eventbrite.com or at the door. An intimate evening with Demetrius Neighbors, sponsored by the La Pita Cafe and Banquet Center, Dearborn's premier fine dining and banquet experience. Springtime never sounded so good. This message is for the guys. the type of man that makes a statement without saying a word. It's all about the way you dress. The City Warehouse is the place for real men who know style, from the casual to the boardroom to a formal evening out. The City Warehouse has what you need to make a statement without saying a word. The City Warehouse, 22851 Greenfield Road in Southfield. Call 248-569-8888. And when you've got the outfit just 3 doors down, step into style to purchase shoes made specifically to pair with your outfit at Kingsman Shoes. All of your favorite styles, from the softest calfskins to the finest reptiles. The Kingsman has it all. The Kingsman Shoes at 22755 Greenfield Road, just 3 doors down from the City Warehouse. Both stores open at 10 a.m. Friday and Saturday and 11 a.m. till 6 Monday through Thursday. Make a statement without saying a word. The City Warehouse and the Kingsman Shoes in Southfield, Michigan.
Ladies, do you have a stylist? Are they good? Do they care about your hair? Do they care about your style or your curl? If you said no to any of these questions, then you should go to Menzie Salon, 22884 Ryan Road in Warren. Call 248-278-3158. At Menzie Salon, they care about your hair. They care about your cut, your color, and your style. Menzie Salon, 22884 Ryan Road in Warren. Call them at 248-278-3158. That's 248-278-3158. Menzie Salon, where they care about your hair. They care about your cut, your color, your curl, and your style.
This is the Rise and Grind Morning. Welcome to a beautiful Friday. It's going to be around 60 degrees in Detroit, and I'm fired up because I washed the truck yesterday. I'm going to stick my head outside for a minute because I got to come back in. It's tax time. Yeah, I got to do taxes. God, but it's okay. I don't have a problem with doing my own taxes. I've been doing them for the past 3 years. It's been really, really cool. And the more you do your own taxes, the more you find out about how to do your taxes. Another thing is when you have somebody do your taxes for you, they get to find out what you are supposed to get back, and that's how they figure out what they're going to charge you. So, with that being said, learn to do your own damn taxes, and you don't have to pay nobody nothing. And it's not as hard as you guys think. They've got everybody bamboozled. Oh, it's going to be time consuming. It's going to take some time, but sit down and do your own taxes. Learn how to do these things. It's vital. I mean, I wish in high school they taught us how to balance checkbooks, how to apply for a loan, for a mortgage, and things of that nature. They took home economics out of school. They took music out of school. They took all of that stuff out of school, and then now they want to change history or by not teaching history. I think it is vital that we know where we came from and what exactly happened in this country, so that's my public service address. It's the Rise and Grind Morning Show, Freestyle Friday. This one is for Cassie because I know she loves this song. Y'all, you guys, y'all gonna hang out this weekend?
Bring the funk.
Where you gonna hang out? Let's hang out. Carolyn Hill, good morning. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Freestyle Friday. I'm doing it the way I'm feeling, okay? Come on.
About it, huh?
Yeah.
this out.
I miss me some Heavy D. I miss him so much.
Keep it going and you don't stop. Love the way we do the hip hop. Oh yeah.
Hey, Heavy,
Like
show them how to do it. Here we go now.
Rock you, I got you. True that. Now who that? Where you at?
Right here.
I knew that. Did you joint the new point for funk fellas? Cellar dwellers.
Good morning, Tiffany. Welcome to the Rise and Grind, baby.
Individuals, smooth criminals.
Jay Goody, what's happening to you?
That's me. H to the E to the E to the V to the Y. Brandy.
Talking about a bunch of stuff this morning. We already talked about. See, Bernadette, I didn't know you worked for the IRS for 33 years. Wow. But don't forget, everybody, you got to do your taxes. I don't care what you made. You got to report it. Some of y'all blew a good thing by, taking your taxes over to your sister friend and your brother's friend. I'll take care of them for you. And they say, how much you charge you? And they'll say, I don't know yet. It might be a little complicated. So let me look at it and see what we'll do, and then work something out. Then they come back, you owe me $800. You were supposed to get $6,000 back, but they're taking $800 of that because you're making too much money. But they don't want you to know that, so they're going to charge you an astronomical amount. Learn to do your own damn taxes. Okay. So how do you guys feel about the woman making the vast majority of the money in the relationship and the guy's making a little bit of money? Is it cool with you guys if the lady is taking care of her man? Y'all don't have a problem with it when the man taking care of the woman. But you need to know these things. But make sure, ladies, make sure that guy is actually putting forth, showing you through his efforts that he is supporting, doing his part in that relationship. Because, if he bouncing in a Beamer that you bought him and he got his buddies in it and he hanging out late at night and all that dumbness, odds are, that ain't a pretty picture. But if he's going to work every day and you're going to work every day and he coming home and bringing home his little piece of bacon compared to you when you bringing home the whole pig, if he doing his part, it's all good. Conversely, on this same conversation, do you think you'd get tired of him? Like, look, this ain't working, because, I need my man to be able to take care of me or at least contribute a little bit more. Do you think that, do you foresee that conversation coming in that relationship?
3 head D's in the house, and I'm out. Peace.
Kim Johnson Campbell, oh my God. How are you, sweetheart? Kim Johnson, we went to Coffee, we went to Henry Ford. She worked at Barbizon. You guys remember Barbizon Modeling Agency? She was one of the head honchos out there. This is the Rise and Grind Morning, you guys. Don Allen is with you, rocking with you on a Friday morning. It's going to be around 60 degrees outside. Sun is shining. I got to stick my head out there at least for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Now, one thing I have not mentioned, I'm going to go ahead and mention it and get it out the way. Will you be watching the Super Bowl? See, I'm not as fired up about it as I used to be. Number one, the referees made it so the Lions lost. And it wasn't the referees' fault. All of it wasn't. It's the NFL gods. They saw more dollar signs with Kansas City versus San Francisco than they did with Kansas City versus Detroit because they knew we could beat Kansas City. We did it once.
Say what, say what, say what?
Good morning, Rosalind, Merriweather. Oh, all my old schoolmates are with us this morning. This is the Rise and Grind Morning. This is Freestyle Friday, so I'm doing it my way. Some of my ride music. This is what you hear coming out of my truck when I'm rolling down Woodward. And see, that me and Baby are watching the halftime show. I want to see who's going to pop up with Usher. If Taylor Swift jumps out on that stage, I'm turning the TV off. That's all I'm gonna say. Wait a minute, Anthony. Don't hate. We beat the Kansas City Chiefs. We beat your Chiefs. We beat them. And I think the fix was in on the San Francisco game. The NFL gods are like the mafia. At the half, they saw the Lions beating up on San Francisco, and they already knew they wanted San Francisco versus Kansas City, so they told them, somebody picked up a phone and said, y'all better drop the ball. I don't give a damn how bad it looks. Drop the damn ball, or your plane won't make it back to Detroit. You know what's up. Anthony said charity is a beautiful thing. You're wrong, Anthony. But I'm planning on getting in and watching some of the Super Bowl. I am going to, Dawn and I are going to watch halftime. I want to see Usher. I really want to fly out to Vegas to see Usher's show. But he's had over 100 sold-out shows during his residency in Vegas. And now he's going to have the biggest stage ever. Now, here's the funny thing. 100 sold-out shows, so he's making some bank. They're not paying him to do Super Bowl. You don't get paid as the halftime act in Super Bowl. You just go out there, and it increases your image. You show them what happens, what they get when they do come and pay to see you perform.
Say what, say what, say what.
But I already know Ludacris is going to be there. Lil Jon is going to be there. And you never know. I might pop up on stage. Hey. Dawn, pack us a bag. We going to Vegas.
And filled with heat, living this life on the hustle. I've been.
Ooh, I miss this girl, too.
You know me from the platinum, how I stack 'em and shine. You see a lot of contenders, they try to end up in my world. A reputation known as the untouchable girl. I'm moving on and now I'm trying to make a change in my ways. Be the best that I can be to last me all of my days. Now we can blaze pathways or just take.
What up, Jay?
Holla if you hear me, cause
Freestyle Friday in effect, baby.
See how they glisten when you pass me by.
Shout out to everybody who I ran into down at Burt's Marketplace. It's the jam session every Thursday night. It's absolutely free, and it was packed last night.
If you wanna be true and show me
Nice old school crowd.
better than
You know, a mature adult.
see what you got. My love is furious, cause I believe in blowing up spots.
Everybody who came out to Burt's Marketplace for the jam session.
Untouchable.
Oh yeah, music sales will skyrocket after the halftime performance. You know, Usher's gonna be, you know, he's gonna ascend to, dare I say it, Michael Jackson popularity because he can dance like him, you know. But no, he's not. To get up to Michael Jackson status, we will never see. Well, we might, because after Elvis, they said it would never be anybody who could do what Elvis did. Well, Michael came along and did it, you know, so, and surpassed it. So, you know, there's going to be somebody else. Will we like the music? Probably not, you know, but that's okay. Because, like, when we were kids and your grandparents heard the Beatles for the first time, it's like, that's garbage, and they're never going to be around long. They became the biggest selling thing. And then when we were kids, the Jackson 5, and they ascended to astronomical heights, surpassing the Beatles. Well, Michael surpassed the Beatles. And now in this generation, it's Taylor Swift. And you know, at first, I didn't really care for all this attention going to Taylor Swift during whenever her boyfriend caught the ball and they shot the camera right up to the, you know, the booth where she was at, and she was like, "Yay!" And I'm cool with that because think about it, everybody. If that were you on the field or you in the booth and your man was out in the field and you were popular, he was popular, you know, and she's like super popular. You know, on popularity on steroids is what she is. So let them do their thing, you know. And at the end of the day, let them do their thing, you know. But let us not, during the Super Bowl, keep showing her if every time that boy touched the ball. You know, I'm not, you know, feeling that. If they keep, if he has a great game, and they keep, you know. And Juan told me this. Juan does video, and he does camera work. He was like, do you realize and understand they are going to have 2 cameras on Taylor at all times? Number one, she probably is going to be late to the game because she's at a concert tomorrow, and she's flying back. She's already got her parking arranged. They'll probably bring her in a helicopter, land the helicopter next to the field. This is Vegas, ladies and gentlemen. They do that. Dawn told me that there are no longer any space. There's no space for private jets. So if you didn't, you know, book your parking spot for your jet, you won't be parking there. I'm like, and I told her, I'm like, baby, this is Vegas. You got enough money. They will create a runway for your happy ass. Land it right over here. We're going to double park. Yeah. In Vegas, if you got enough money, they will make it happen. Oh, yeah. And Carolyn, you just said it all right there. Usher doing the Super Bowl is the best publicity for his upcoming tour. That's right. Oh, she'll be in town Saturday morning? Big Anthony said, see, Anthony's out there. So, Anthony, is it crazy on Las Vegas Boulevard right now? On the Strip, is it crazy right now? Because I was out there last year, late last year, back in October, and it was nice. It was moderate, but I know it's got every other word out of your mouth is excuse me. Vegas is getting ready for a mega payday tomorrow. All this weekend, they're already cha-chinging. Wasabi, Corey, what's happening? Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning. Freestyle Friday. I'm playing what I want to hear. I'm vibing on this song. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you leave for Vegas today at 3. Oh, you're not. See, you got it like that. So, are you wearing your gear on the plane? And my boy Sean from Houston, he is already out there, him and his wife. He already posted pictures of him and his wife on the plane with their San Fran gear on. And the third seat near the window, a guy was sitting with a Kansas City jersey on. And he's like, right, I'm already calling security on this guy. But Super Bowl should be quite interesting. I'm not really into the game because my Lions aren't there. We were robbed. And, you know, to me, it doesn't appear to be who is the better team. It's about metrics, numbers. Will the numbers say that more viewers will watch if it's San Fran versus Kansas City than if it was Kansas City versus Detroit? That was the metric on that.
24/7.
This is music from Detroit's own Beth Griffith Manley. It's simply called Ooh. I like it when I say that. Ooh.
What we could be.
Got another Detroiter on the way. Carla Pace is on the way.
Sorry I ran. I had so much fear.
Yeah, but like I was saying earlier, Lon told me there will be 2 cameras dedicated. There are about 30 cameras dedicated to no one else but Taylor Swift. And you better know Travis will be mic'd up under his pads. And he'll get a camera too. I mean, so what if he's playing? He's only getting 1 camera. Taylor's getting 2. And they call this the Swift effect. That's fascinating. Never has one couple generated this much excitement during a major sporting event. At least not to my knowledge. You know, but I'm happy for him. I'm truly happy.
I'm satisfied with the way.
And the chorus says, who is the better sale or narrative? Which, Casey? I don't understand what you're saying, Corey.
I can't take it. I'm so mad.
Say that the narrative, it is, you know, the princess and the prince. While he's doing battle, she's up in the stands swooning and cheering on her boo thing, you know. That's the narrative. And now, if Kansas City wins, the prince and the princess ride off into the sunset happily ever after. This is the narrative they're trying to picture, they're trying to paint for you. And that sells. That sells. They say more women will be watching the Super Bowl this year than in any other year since the Super Bowl began. And that's a big thing. That's very, very big. You know why? Because women buy stuff. Guys don't buy jack. We might buy some jerseys and some stupid stuff, but women are going to go out and buy new cars, and women are going to buy, you know, trinkets for the house. Guys, we don't do that. It is better to have KC win. You're absolutely right. Deborah Gray, good morning. Welcome to the Rise and Grind. It is a better narrative for Kansas City to win this, which is why I'm pulling for San Francisco. No, I'm not. I don't have a dog in this race. In this race either. You know, it makes me no difference one way or the other who wins. You know, but to see, you know, Taylor and what's his name, Kelsey. His last name is Kelsey. Travis. To see them ride off into the sunset, him with a Super Bowl ring and her with another Grammy or whatever the hell it is, you know. You know, that's the picture they're trying to paint, and they lived happily ever after. Exactly. Deborah, everybody else is watching to see Usher. You know, I could care less who wins the game. I'm watching halftime, and I'm kind of watching for the commercials. Mark my words, ladies and gentlemen. All your commercials will be geared towards women this Super Bowl. Every single commercial. That's right. This is Carla Pace, Detroit's own. love and music. We got it. Playing all of your favorite music all day long. Don't you worry about a thing. We've got what you need to keep you going through the day. Getting you ready for Demetrius Neighbors. Getting you ready for Jared Lawson. Get your tickets for both shows. Listen to the commercial for Demetrius, and that'll let you know where to get tickets for him. It's going to be at La Pita Cafe and Banquet Facility in Dearborn, Michigan. Get your tickets now. I'll be your MC for that. And we've got Jared Lawson coming to town, and that's going to be at the showroom inside of One Mike's, Mike Epps joint downtown. Oh yeah, it's off the chain in there. I can't wait for that one.
When your body's feeling sick.
See, Dawn just hit me up to something. 30-second commercial for Super Bowl is $7 million. See, and they could have called me and I'd have did it for, $1 million. We could have ran a Super Bowl commercial for $1 million. But you have to understand that everyone around the world will see that commercial. So 30 seconds. And I'm willing to bet a 15-second spot, you're going to see a lot of real short commercials. Those were $3.5 million.
My answer would be yes, because he frees me from my trouble.
This is the Rise and Grind Morning.
Away my stress. You can say that I'm addicted.
And I can't wait. Like I said, I'm waiting for the halftime show. After the halftime show, watch the numbers take a dip. Stay with us next hour. I've got Jan Ackerman, Streetwalker. Gerard Gibbs, that's my partner. He's on the way. Barry White. Let's see. Ooh, Mr. Fingers, Down to the Bone. Horace Silver, Ramsey Lewis, Bob James. Ooh, next hour is going to be fire.
Like love, 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 and music.
And also, next Wednesday at 11 o'clock in the morning, you'll definitely want to be listening in. My friend Anthony Brogdon had a wonderful interview with, are you ready for this? He found Frederick Douglass's great-great-great-grandson. It is his birthday on Wednesday. He interviews him about his great-great-great-grandfather. That should be fascinating. He sent it to me yesterday. I was going to run it today, but since Wednesday is his birthday, I figured it would be better if we ran this interview on Wednesday. So we're going to do it at 11 o'clock hour on Wednesday. We hope you guys will listen. What are you going to do today? It's a wonderful day. Get out there before the rain comes. Everybody hit the like and the share button on your phone, on your tablet. Send this radio station all around the country. Dare I say it, around the world. Let everybody get a taste of what you're hearing. Deborah says, I'll wait until the recap for the commercials. We'll be partying, celebrating the Lions championship, gear and food and dancing and games, and of course, drinks. Where is this party going to be at, Deborah? You didn't tell me nothing about this. Can we get a sidebar on that? Going to breakfast? I'm going to the kitchen. This is the Rise and Grind Morning. Your man Don Allen is here. Once again, tickets are available if you guys want to come and check out me getting my award on February 23rd. The Who's Who in African American community. I'm just flattered and honored that somebody saw. They was like, "Yeah, give him one." This is my man Wilfred Frelix Ninja. He calls this one "Listen Close." I just ran into this guy at the airport just literally a couple of days ago. And he's a beast on this guitar. Stay with us. I still got a couple more to go. Two of my favorite female singers. Oh my God, this is classic stuff. What's on your mind this morning? This is the Rise and Grind. Okay, I'm tired of talking about the Super Bowl now. Because after all of those billions and billions of dollars, How much of that money is going to get channeled into the communities that are all supporting this game? Are y'all feeling me out there? Now, one dime I see, going into the communities that are supporting this. Are the television networks saying, oh, well, here's $20 million for whatever fund that you have in your city? I don't see it. Phenomenal Mommy said, absolutely none. And that is a good question when it comes to mine. So everybody's making money except those who are supporting the event by watching it on television and so forth. Go ahead, Wilfred. Thank you, Bernadette. Hey, I mean, Bernadette, you and I are from the same hood. We grew up hanging out at the playground on St. Mary's and Pembroke. And that's where we grew up. That is our community. Detroit is our community. So I'm always going to serve up Detroit. No matter where I go, wherever I end up after I retire, I'll always be on the air as long as the Lord bless me to be able to talk. But when I retire from my other job, should I decide to move out of town, I'm going to tell you, I'm always going to support my community of Detroit and wherever I end up. Dawn, no. And I'm glad you didn't bring your microphone with you. Yeah, but I mean, wherever you are listening to this show, whatever community you are in, you support that community, And so, I mean, we at WJZD Radio, since we have such a wide coverage range, I'm also supporting Columbus, Ohio, when I go down there to MC their jazz show, and I feel it's my duty, as an ambassador from Detroit, to do a good job there and support their efforts. So wherever you are, whatever you may be doing, if you're doing a jazz show in Alabama, you're doing one in Atlanta, you're doing one in Houston, you want me to come down there and just do some emceeing for you and have a good time with you, call us up. We are going to come and support you too. See, that's the problem. A lot of times we don't support each other in our endeavors. Deborah says the Family Banquet and Event Center Chemistry Banquet Hall, 35,000 Sims in Wayne, Michigan, 5 p.m. until, I get off at 7. I can make it home, change clothes, and come on by. LaShawn says, I always love Detroit, even though I've moved to Tennessee, purchased property in Corktown. Oh, really? Phenomenal Mommy says, does Detroit still do the Brad Street Parade with all the school bands? That's where music began for me. Tappan Middle School over near Winterhalter. If I had stayed in that neighborhood, the Russell Woods area, I would have gone to Tappan. But I moved to the Northwest side, went to Coffee. LaShawn says, always support Detroit. Correction. And Phenomenal Mommy said a correction. She's Broad Street. What's up, sis? My sister Delphine from Detroit, down in the ATL. This is my girl, Phyllis. What you won't do for love.
I searched to find a love within.
I know y'all singing out there.
I came back to let you know.
Got a thing for you, baby.
And I can't let it go.
This is the Rise and Grind. So, like I said, this summer, and I'm a big supporter of private business and private enterprise. That's why when I go on Livernois, I go in at least one or two of the shops. I'm going to buy something. I can't buy stuff at all of them. But, But you went to Tappan and went to Ford? My brother went to Tappan, then he went to Ford, then he went to the Army. Dr. G says, I'll support Detroit while living in Katy, and he's supporting the community there as well. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's a Motor City thing. Wherever we go, we support where we're at, and we support home, too. We spreading the love, baby. One community at a time. That's what we do. So it is my prayer, it is my hope, and my wish that everyone who hears this show supports this station while we're supporting everywhere else. That way, I'll make it easy for you to spread your love in other communities. Once again, I invite each and every one of you, February 23rd, 111 Kirby Street, and I'll be receiving my very first award. I am like, I hope I don't cry, you know. I'm honored, I'm flattered, I'm surprised.
Some people go around the world.
The who's who in the African and African American community will be presenting me with an award. Go figure. What you won't do. I'm going to repost it on my Facebook page. Once again, concerts on the way. We are going to be a part of as many concerts as we can. We've got Demetrius Neighbors coming with Isis DeMille. We've got Jared Lawson coming. Thank you so much, Carolyn. We've got Jared Lawson coming. And here's the deal. My goal for this summer for you guys, you want to know what's happening in and around the city of Detroit and then down in Columbus, Ohio, listen to WJZD Radio. I'm going to make sure you guys know every concert, jazz concert, adult R&B, you know. I ain't going to do the rap stuff, you know. Let the other stations do that, you know. But I'm going to let you know where all of the live and a lot of free stuff, too. Like every Thursday, Dawn and I were down at the jam session down at Bird's Marketplace, and there's a wonderful new restaurant attached, the Motown Legacy Room. Now, it's a black-owned bar, and all of the liquor, I'm talking tequila, cognac, whiskey, beer, wines, all of this distilled liquors are owned and presented by Black Americans. Every drop. So if you're drinking cognac in there, it's from a black distillery. You're drinking whiskey, a black distillery. Tequila, a black distillery. In fact, they've got Ron Isley. He's going to be bringing his cognac there. So I want you to go check him out and support that business. I was just speaking with the owner last night. I'm like, don't worry, man. We're going to make something happen in here. Right next door to where they do the jam session.
Soon the evening breezes will start to blow.
This, Gene Edwards. Good morning, bro.
Baby,
Be sure to check out Gene Edwards tonight at 10 p.m. Tiffany Irvin.
I love the things you do.
I love what you do, baby. Minnie Riperton. This is my last song this hour. I got 6 minutes.
I had dreamed so long, is it really so?
So here's what I want you to do. It's Valentine's Day, right?
Baby,
Valentine's Day is right around the corner across the street. I want you to support a private business. Carla Pace with us this morning, and you missed me playing your song. How is that possible? I played your song, and you missed it. How are you, sweetheart? I mentioned your name last night when I was in the Motown Legacy Room. I somehow envisioned you standing on that stage singing to that sir. Check them out. They're ready to do some. You slept in. Did you perform last night? Did you sing somewhere? You should have came down to the jam session at Bird's. Some of the best musicians. Let me tell you something about Bird's Marketplace. For those of you who've never been there, you never know who's going to walk in the door. Number one, it's free. And in the summertime, they do it outside. But you never know who's going to walk in. George Benson has walked in during the jam session and just jammed with the guys. Ron Isley has come by. The world-renowned saxophonist James Carter he always drops by. Ralph Armstrong. Let's see, who else? Gerard Gibbs. You never know who's going to come in there. So, Carla, if you ain't working next Thursday, show up. But how dare you? I mean, I just played your record. I just played it. But, guys, let me know where these events are happening. Carla, you let me know where you're performing. I was braiding my hair last night, too, girl, and I made it. It didn't take no time to braid my hair. A pair of tweezers, and that was it. But, thank you all for the wonderful compliments on my goatee. I'm working it out. You know, I'm embracing the gray. And when it turns all white, I'm going to look like Santa Claus. That's all right, baby. Spreading some Yuletide joy. Oh, now you guys heard it. Carla Pace is going to try to make it to the jam session next Thursday night, Birch Marketplace, 7 p.m. It's only a couple hours long. It lasts till 10, and it's done. And it's free. And the food's good, and the drinks are off the chart. But like I was saying, it's Valentine's Day, right? Valentine's Day right around the corner. Support your local small business. Don't go to Target. Don't go to Walmart, Myers, Somerset, Fairland, none of that. Thank you, Elva. I want you guys to support these small businesses out here, you know, because, you know, we actually, the black community makes, we purchase over $1 billion or $1 trillion every year in products and services, and yet the black-owned businesses aren't getting a fraction of that. That's got to change. So go over on Livernois, go over on Grand River, go over on Gratiot, go down in Eastern Market, and buy something for your boo for Valentine's Day from a local black-owned business. All these pop-ups going around, y'all can stop at one of them and support these businesses. Listen, guys, I'm getting ready to get out of here. Check it out. Demetrius Neighbors commercial is coming up next. Listen up to find out when it is, where it is. I'll be your MC. I want to see your face in the place. Coming up next hour, Jan Ackerman, Gerard Gibbs, Barry White, Mr. Fingers, Down to the Bone, Horace Silver, Ramsey Lewis, Bob James, just to name a few. Thank you so much for supporting this station. Thank you so much for watching. Go out and make it a good day on purpose and do it with authority. Be the reason why somebody smiles today. A kind word goes so far. You never know. If you see somebody having a hard time, say, look, I'm going to tell you what I do. When I stop at a red light, and if I got some change or some singles, I'll give it to the guy. And I'm like, dude, I want you to do me a favor. And he'll say, what? I'm like, I want you to pray tonight. And I want you to keep praying. And pray until something happens. And when it happens, you know what I want you to do? He'll say, what? I'm like, pray some more. And then I'll give him $1 or $2. Make somebody's day special. Be the blessing I know that you are. Be better today than you were yesterday, which is going to be challenging because you were the bomb yesterday. Andre Womack, thank you for checking us out. Tiffany, Carolyn, I want to thank all of you guys for watching. When I turn the camera off, the music's going to stop, but it doesn't have to. Go to the website, WJZDRadioDetroit.com, or get our app. You can take us with you everywhere, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Stick around. Maurizio Doduzio up at noon. Kyle Lamont has you this afternoon at 2. Mellow Mike has you at 8. Gene Edwards at 10. J Square has you at night from midnight till 6. O'Neal Stevens in at 6 o'clock in the morning. Until then, I'm Don Allen. Take it easy. If it's real easy, take it again. And remember to make each and every day count. We are WJZDRadioDetroit.com. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.